He is the man who stopped one of the darkest tragedies in African history and built one of Africa's fastest-growing nations. But behind the success lies a story of power, fear, and controversy. This is the rise of Paul Kagame, Rwanda's most powerful, admired, and criticized leader. Paul Kagame was born in October 1957 in rural Rwanda. But before he turned 3, ethnic tensions forced his family to flee the country. They escaped to Uganda, where the young Kagame grew up as a refugee, a child without a homeland, but with a memory of injustice that would shape his destiny. In Uganda, Kagame joined the rebel movement that helped bring Yoweri Museveni to power. He became known as a disciplined, strategic soldier, calm, intelligent, and fiercely determined. But he never forgot Rwanda. In 1987, Kagame helped create the Rwandan Patriotic Front, the RPF, a rebel group whose mission was simple: return home and claim the future of Rwanda. In 1990, the RPF launched an invasion into Rwanda. It failed at first, and Kagame was in the United States for military training. But when the RPF commander was killed, Kagame rushed back to Africa, took control of the RPF, and transformed a losing rebel force into a disciplined military machine. On April 6, 1994, the plane carrying Rwanda's president was shot down. What followed was 100 days of horror, one of the fastest and most brutal genocides in modern history. As the world watched in silence, Kagame and the RPF advanced towards Kigali. On July 4, 1994, they captured the capital, ending the genocide and beginning a new chapter for Rwanda. After the genocide, Kagame became vice president and minister of defense, but many believed he was the true power behind the government. In the year 2000, he officially became president of Rwanda. What happened next surprised the world. Rwanda, a nation destroyed, began to rise. Under Kagame's leadership, the country invested heavily in education, health, security, and technology. Corruption was crushed. Kigali became one of Africa's cleanest and safest cities. Rwanda launched Vision 2020, a bold plan to transform the country into a middle-income nation. Rwanda saw rapid economic growth. Women gained major leadership roles, even becoming the majority in parliament. Tech hubs appeared. Investors called Rwanda the Singapore of Africa. For millions, Kagame became a symbol of stability and progress. But Kagame's story is not without controversy. Critics accuse his government of restricting political opposition, controlling the media, and silencing dissent. Human rights groups say Rwanda is stable, but not always free. Kagame dismisses these criticisms, arguing that Rwanda's stability came at a price the nation cannot risk losing. In 2015, Rwanda changed its constitution, allowing Kagame to run for more terms. He won elections by large margins in 2017 and again in 2024. To supporters, this proves his popularity. To critics, it proves his power. Today, Rwanda stands as one of Africa's fastest developing nations. Clean streets, low corruption, a growing digital economy, and a leader whose influence shapes the entire region. Paul Kagame's legacy is complex, a story of liberation, reconstruction, and power. Is Paul Kagame the visionary leader who saved Rwanda, or a powerful strongman who controls it? History will decide, but you can start the conversation. What do you think about Kagame's leadership?